Hey guys, it's Ivy. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing my November wrap-up. Also at the end I'm going to talk about my December TBR because it's already the middle of December and I didn't film a TBR because first of all I was working so much. Second of all, December, like I said before, December is really one of my slumpy months, and I don't want to put too much pressure on my TBR because I kind of just want to be able to just read whatever if I'm feeling that. Anyways, we'll just get to the TBR later and I'll talk about my November wrap-up. The first book I finished in November was The Devouring Gray, and this is by Christine Lynn Herman, and this is a book about a town. There's a woods there, and it's, you know, I don't really remember everything because I'm gonna try. Okay, so it's these people have gifts and they go into the wood and they can come out alive or they die. People are going in there and they're dying, and there's different perspectives of the people in this town. Anyways, this was one of my most anticipated releases of the year and also one of my greatest disappointments. I was really excited for this book, and I ended up only giving it 2 stars because it was just really boring. There was nothing to keep me engaged, and I'm really sad because they talk about tarot in here and just really cool things. This book had the potential to make my favorites list, but it just really was not my jam, and I'm really sad about it, but whatever, it happens sometimes. The next book I read is Girl Made of Stars by Ashley Herring Blake, and this book is about a girl named Mara who has a twin brother, and her twin brother is dating her friend Hannah. Oh, the boy's name is Owen. Hannah accuses Owen of rape, and this book is about Mara trying to be supportive of her friend, but also dealing with the fact that her friend is accusing her brother and she is questioning everything, and it's just so beautiful and it's so well done. Definitely made my favorites list of the year, and I highly recommend you pick this one up because it's just so touching. It's really a touching book, and I just really recommend this. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. The next book I read is The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J Maas, and we all know this is my favorite series of all time, and I have read this book over and over and over again, and I love Selena and I love seeing the beginning journey of Selena, and I definitely gave this 5 out of 5 stars. If you don't know, this is a book about an assassin, and she is badass and she is amazing and she is ruthless and cunning, and just, it's so good. I'm obsessed, obviously. Then continuing on my Harry Potter reread, I picked up Chamber of Secrets, and the illustrated edition was fantastic. I loved every second of this, and I cannot wait to read Prisoner of Azkaban, and I can't wait to just reread all the books, but definitely 5 out of 5 stars. Then I picked up Demi Moore, Inside Out, a memoir. I listened to this on audiobook and it was fantastic. It is Demi Moore's life from her being a child to now. Demi talks about her struggles with miscarriage, body positivity, her being groundbreaking, doing that cover for Vanity Fair, being a mother, being an addict, recovery. Just, it's so fantastic, and I really loved this book. I loved that Demi shared these parts of her life with us, and it was fantastic. 5 out of 5 stars. I really recommend the audiobook. Then I picked up Queen of Nothing by Holly Black, and this is the amazing conclusion to The Cruel Prince, which I gave 5 out of 5 stars. It was so well done, and Carden had my heart racing. This book was so good. I cannot wait to pick it back up again because I just was in love with it. And the thing about Holly is that you can tell that she's never really done with this world and these characters, that they'll come back up again. The same thing that happened with Tithe within The Cruel Prince. It was just so fantastic, and I cannot wait to see. Hopefully she does carry on, but I cannot wait to see what she does if she does decide to carry on, because it was so good. Then for Buzzwordathon, I read A Million Junes by Emily Henry, which I will leave my Buzzword vlog down below. I didn't read as many books as I wanted to. I was reading, just not Buzzword books. There you go. This book is a magical realism story. This book is about June, and she lives in the house where ghosts still kind of linger around, and her father has always raised her to never speak to the neighboring family, and the neighbor boy has left town, but he has moved back, and his name is Sal, and they end up running into each other, and they end up really liking each other and starting to hang out, and they start to uncover their family's history of why they're not allowed to speak to each other. And this book is just so beautiful. It is a book about grief, love, family, hardships. It totally blew me away, and I can tell you this is a book that I will definitely reread over and over again. I did give it 4.5 out of 5 stars instead of 5 stars because I found the beginning to be a little slow. So for that, I didn't give it a full 5, but that could change in my reread because I totally really did love this book. It is so well done. The final book I'm going to talk about in my November wrap-up is Recursion by Blake Crouch, and this book I ended up DNFing like really soon into the book. Let me see, I think at like 19% or something, because I was listening to this on an audiobook and it just was not working out. Yeah, 19%. It was not working out for me. I was so confused. I didn't know what was going on because people's memories in this book get warped, kind of like the Mandela effect, and I really loved Dark Matter. Like, it was fantastic, and I like Blake Crouch's writing. I just think that the audiobook route for this book is not a good idea. So I will pick this back up again sometime in the future, but I will pick it up physically, not the audiobook, because that was just, I was like, what? I thought that person was dead. Is that person dead? I really don't know. So I had to like quit that, and like I said, I'll try again sometime in the future. So for my December TBR, carrying on with my Throne of Glass reread, I read Throne of Glass and now I'm currently rereading Crown of Midnight, which I am almost 100 pages in. I think I've been reading it on the Kindle app. So fantastic. I love being in this world. It's so good. Then, to be overly ambitious, because, you know, you gotta be, I guess. I like to torture myself. I'm gonna try the Starless See. I'm gonna take it back home with me. I should really get a lot of reading done because the person I hang out with the most is my grandma, and she reads and I read, and it's the perfect day. Just sitting there with my grandma reading is the perfect day. So I think that I could get a lot of reading done if I just focus and don't play around on Instagram. So the Starless See is by Erin Morgenstern, and this is a book within a book. I think it's a very high fantasy tale, and I'm really excited to dive in. I've had an arc of this since BookCon, so don't ask me what I've been waiting for because I don't know. Then the final book I'm hoping to get to is In the Role of Bree Hutchins, and this is by Nicole Melby. The premise is told as Love, Simon meets Lady Bird, and I absolutely adore Lady Bird, and I cannot wait to get into this book. I really loved Nicole's debut novel, and I'm really excited to see what her sophomore novel holds. She has a very lovely writing style, and the things that she talks about are really important. She really hits it on the nose with mental health and representation, and I really love her books for that. Well, her first book, hopefully this book, we shall see. Anyways, I'm really excited to dive into this one. Hopefully, if I can time everything out correctly, I can read more into Throne of Glass or Harry Potter while I'm home. We shall see. But anyways, that is my November wrap-up / December TBR. let me know in the comments down below what you guys are reading in December, and let me know if you have read any of these books, your thoughts on them. And yeah, as always, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye!